Hello everyone, welcome back to Crow Country. This is the second episode, call it however you want to, of the gameplay. Oh my God. In the first part, we just made the first contact, uh, and we didn't do that much. I had trouble with the first puzzle in the mirror lake, or I don't remember how it was called. With the valve and everything, I used up all the antidotes I had, uh, but in the end I could make it. So let's continue with Crow Country with no further ado. And what is it? With further ado, whatever. Let's keep going. Load game. Why is it 1 and here 3? Okay. Here we need just some disk for the computer. Until then, nothing. And I want to try something. I've been thinking. I want to try something. Hey! Huh! So we can break the crate also. So, yeah. Do we have more crates around here to get rid of? I think so. I think there was one to the left. Here, you see? Hey, shit. Okay, I have okay. Another fortune telling. The crank handle is locked in a safe. Until then. Hey. What about you? Also, but for nothing. No! There's no keyhole. What about the little poster? Bronze keyhole. Okay. Nothing. Shit. Ooh, dig inside or something. Tank of gasoline. I don't remember I have to use it for anything. Notebook. Stallman's Records, June the 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. Problem 1. They spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2. There was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then the deal breaker. They started asking questions about their route. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. Needing the handle. Okay. Grenade, okay. I'm going to read this first. Staff memo. If you can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Okay, we'll find it out. I guess I need to find the... Okay, Magazine. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Consider this when making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. Okay. I need the handle to begin with. And here... a gear, maybe? Okay. Leave me alone, I'm busy. Here is to save again, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, I'm going to be closer to the microphone. Okay, nothing here. I think we need to check a new area. I think. Here, maybe. No. Go to whatever. Let's keep going. This is a haunted area or something. Here, dungeon, Witchwood, haunted manor, and crypt. So to the left we have the dungeon and haunted manor. Hey, great. Let's go here first. The Deadly Mermaid, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1837. Newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, January 1987. South American gold mine linked to local landowners. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently, the site near the north coast of the state of Pará is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least two major international companies. But why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by local landowner and businessman Edward Crowe. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crowe Country theme park here in Atlanta. And indeed, it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crowe's connection to this profitable gold mine. Well, eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation. At least we finally discovered the source of Crowe's vast wealth. Ew. Computer. I need a disk. Okay. Staff memo. The power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. Yes, that's the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. Magazine. Watch out for glass gas traps lying on the ground. You can smash them from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. How did you know that? Magnum, okay. Ah. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about, I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That actually seemed to placate her. Hey, because acid is better than alcohol. Absurd. Cyclops, in prison for crimes against nature. Serpent, okay. When talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. If you see a speech bubble icon above the NPC's head, try talking to them again. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hello there. Yeah, what a pity. More tips and tricks. The glass bottles with the red caps can be broken open at the cost of a single handgun bullet. You can see what's inside the bottle before you choose to break it. Yeah. Hey. Bye. Who did that? Not me, I think. But okay. I'm good. I'm going to the manor. Not before talking. It looks like he hoots 5 times, then stops. Thank you. I guess I can still do this. Bookcase. The flames are felt by the old channel. Ow. Oh no. Why not? Bye. There's nothing on any of it. Never mind. The clocks need regular winding, but please don't attempt it without the correct tools. Ooh, spooky. The tall wooden crate can be broken open at the cost of a single handgun bullet. However, this no guarantee you'll find anything useful inside. Late. Thank God with a jar, so I'm not going to keep opening. Ah! I'm going to stop checking this. I'm missing more bullets on objects than on enemies right now. Curious. Which means stop. Nothing else I can do here. Apparently. Okay, start memo. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utilities corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. Oh no. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I have no idea. I need some tip or some clue or something. Hey, gasoline. I can do that too, eh? For nothing, apparently. Maybe they all need to look to the shotgun. No. If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. 1. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. 2. The birthdays and death days aren't any use to you. For now, look at the floor in the center of the room. Okay, names, dates, nothing. Okay. Solomon Wesselby. Initials SW, which means southwest. This one is good. Norbert Isley, NE, northeast, which is there. U south. And you east. Okay, and left. I need to use this compass, so this one is good. Yeah, because I was pointing with the nose to the north, to the southwest of the compass, but no, I'm doing it wrong. Southwest, wait, right? Southwest, which means I think it was right, but okay. Okay. This is north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest. You northeast. Yeah. And you are south. So here. Huh. No. Okay. I barely have any ammunition. I hate it to say. Hey Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up the address you can use to send me the ore. If you label the contents as samples of geological interest, we can pass it off as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back up into the mine. Hold on to your hat. We are about to become the luckiest gold mine since 1848. Mark. Watch out for chandelier traps hanging from the ceiling. Set them off from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. They'll damage enemies too. Okay. Oh. Huh. No, not this time. I just wanted to reload. Notebook. Tolman's Records, March 24th, 1988. Boss and I have the store room converted into a holding cell. Spike isn't happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here, even if they've committed a crime within the park. I tell him it's not for criminals. Boss brings the guest up here, locks it up in the cell. He wants to run some tests. He says it will be much quicker if it doesn't have to travel down to the lab each time. I think it's a very bad idea to bring the guest up to the surface, especially while the park is still open. Almost immediately, I am proven right. A girl named Elaine Marshall finds her way into the holding cell and encounters the guest. She is injured and taken to the hospital. Boss is forced to close the park. I fear this is not the end, but the beginning. Switch and the last floor panel. Last one key, perfect. Ammo. Okay. There are no zeros. Solina, yeah. Huh. I don't remember. Ah, this is the woman who was on the other side. Okay, bye. For the attention of Edward Crowe. Newspaper. The Atlanta Globe, July 1988. Incident at local theme park. Parents Luke and Patricia Marshall decided to take their daughter Elaine to a local theme park for her 15th birthday. Crow Country, named for its owner, one Edward Crowe, is a small amusement park found only a few miles southeast of Atlanta. It's fair to say that it's been fairly popular with the locals, but never really drew in the big crowds of some of its larger competitors. The Marshall family were walking through the Haunted Hilltop section of the park when Elaine became separated from her parents. Around half an hour later, Elaine reappeared. She was visibly very upset, and a patch of blood marked the front of her t-shirt. It seems Elaine had wandered into a restricted section of the park and encountered something or someone very dangerous. Yesterday, Atlanta Center Radio got a direct quote from Elaine herself, speaking from her ward at Westview Hospital. There was a man in a cage. Photo, Elaine. Medical report. Patient, Elaine Marshall. Date of birth, 7th May 1973. Injuries: wound across the stomach and chest, not healing due to bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. Suspected cause of injury: attacked by a wild animal. Unsubstantiated claim by the patient that she was attacked by a person. Treatment: ongoing treatment of bacterial infection. Currently no improvement shown. Notes: patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall family and a third-party financier. Dr. Margaret Silver, Atlanta Westview Hospital. Maybe she was a doctor? Business card. Julie Barron, locally Sears lawsuit attorney. 404-555-0129. Is there rid of this? Ah, yeah. I need to find out the, yes, Sulin, which is this one, I think. Sulina. There is no zero, so 1872. Yeah, crank handle. Was there some place to use a crank handle here? No, this is the piano puzzle. And here is an appropriate tool, which is, I don't think it's a crank handle. I can try it, but... Oh, okay. Yes. But I don't know which date to set to which hour. 10, 20, 11, 15. So 10, 20, 11, 15. Hey, hey, leave me alone. I want to go to the here. Mm. What else I want to say? This is the number of saves. Now it's going to be 5. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. As I said in the previous video, my intention is not to make very long videos. I want to make them short unless someone tells me in the comments, which I encourage you to write something down, that you want some longer videos. But for now I prefer to make it shorter. Also, just as it happens, I don't lose much progress also. So it's 2 birds, 1 stone here. See you then next time in part 3. And remember, like also if you are enjoying this. And if not, also you are free to give a dislike. Why not? But I will really love that you leave a like, and also subscribe to be updated of the content I keep uploading already. See you next time, guys. Bye.